Bob, Lonnie, what is up? Getting ready here. Trying to see if I look too dark. Maybe that's a little better. Lights seem. Let me know if I'm light enough, if that makes sense. Looks funny on my screen, so I can never tell. Do I look light enough? Oh.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. And Darren and Jim and Kevin and Blake can't stay for long. I'm going to drive home so I can set up my paint booth for the wheels. That's cool, Blake. I understand, brother. And Brian, Bridgeville Brian here. Erwin Slade. Thanks for being here, Brian. Your tint is okay. And Gary, what is up? We have 25 people, 12 likes. And we have Rick. My cord got stuck there. You look ultra white. You need a tan. I have the warm light on. How about that? Tell me if that changed, Darren. And what is up? Air cooled and clean cars. Well, that was actually a good idea to name it that way. Bill MV. We have Kevin and Dadu. And please do hit the like button, folks. And Kenneth. And I'm doing good. How are you, my friend? And Roger and Mark and Greg at Backyard Combi. And PN. I imagine that might mean West Virginia. I'm not sure. I need to get on here one of these forever. Well, I'm glad you made it in. That's awesome. Up Callahan, Kendall, Reagan, and Oliver all here. I think the whole family's there. We're missing one from your family there, or two. How you doing, Oliver? And Callahan, and Kendall, and Reagan. What a beautiful family. I had the pleasure of meeting everybody. And Joe and Brian Forsyth, my tranny guy. He rebuilds transmissions. And Otto, what is up? And Kenneth is good. Just tried. I know that feeling. Eric and the Duke. Mr. Brisket is the Duke. Yeah, we got snow here too. We got hammered last night, snow-wise, you know. Keith, what is up, dog? How are you, brother? I actually thought about you yesterday. Well, I think about you a lot, but it took a lot for me not to text you. But like I said, I don't like to bug you, but I like to know you're okay. And I do mean that. Good evening. Great video on Rust-Oleum paint. I have a job due in the spring, and I've decided to go with Rust-Oleum. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that, Pappy. That video did bad today, and I was actually quite surprised because Rust-Oleum is a big deal, you know, and I thought more would watch it, but maybe they'll catch up on it over the next few days or something, you know. It helps when people share them around, to be honest with you. Dawn, what is up? Doing a throw bearing conversion. Can't keep the springs from flipping off. They won't go on. You mean the springs from the throw bearing, Dawn? I'm just making sure we're on the same page. There is Dave from Dave's Buster, who did a really good sunroof video. I caught on up at tonight. Now he did another video, so now I got to catch up on that. He did a great job, though. He really, really did. I like the tweed headliner, Dave. I do like that a lot. They are so nice. It gives it more of an elegant look, you know. Well, we're in Beetles, but it's still elegant, you know. And from Amarillo Kitty. And by the way, carbs back together just to get to hold that back on it during the week after that. Yeah, Rick, we got a lot of cold here. I don't know what it is there, but I think it's like, maybe Scott can correct me on here, Pappy. I think it's like 18 or 20 degrees out here. And I got to go up the garage tomorrow and work on that dash because I'm trying to merge it all into one video in the end instead of part 1, part 2, part 85. You know what I mean? So I've been running back and forth to the garage now. Never watch your videos, working on my 70 bug confidence grow repair. Thank you, Slade. And thank you for saying that, Gary. Like I said before, it's nice when the videos are helpful. It really is, because it gives me that momentum I need, in all honesty. We have 51 folks, but only 28 likes. So please smash the like button, folks, for the algorithm so that people see this video. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was a good video. Still got to finish the last few minutes. Got interrupted by family. Thank you. I appreciate that. It takes a lot to put some of these videos together, and the ones that I think are going to be like, boom, they're going to help 38 million people. Well, that's a bit much, but and then today it was like, I don't know, 400 views in 9 hours, and I'm like, that's weird. And you know what's really strange though is like our Slade group on Facebook got like almost 6,000 people. Like, hello. The tweed was easier to work with. Hey, you know what? I've heard that, Dave, because I didn't redo mine. I did the refurbish on a 68, as you're aware of, but I got a part 1 through 3 series video on vinyl headliners, maybe like 4 years ago. I can't remember now, because I've officially been on almost 6 years, I think. And then with the sunroof and the vinyl, I wasn't having a nice time. But tweed, I think that would be nice to work with. I just think tweed is so nice in all sincerity. And Stuart, what is up? He's in Houston hanging out. Yeah, let me scroll back because I just bumped my mouse. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And hi, Slade, Miss Heather, and I hope you're doing well, Kitty. And Patrick, great Rust-Oleum videos. 81 will probably make a paint. 84 Westy, they did a great job with 71 Super, and that's awesome. Thank you very much. I didn't know Rust-Oleum. I said in the beginning, 1921. I thought they were around since the 70s. I didn't know they were around for over 100 years. And I didn't mean to like bore everybody with going to the store and that, but people look at you weird when you're filming in a store. But I don't really care. And, you know, I just swear by that product a lot, you know, and depending on whose car I do, the first club member, if I get to do some paint work, then I'll use what they want to use because it's their car. As soon as mine's done, you know. And MC per se, I just got a floor pans fitted, almost ready to weld in. Whose curve would you recommend using to coat the chassis once done? I wasn't sure if I go Rust-Oleum, Pour 15, or Rust Bullet. Well, with me, you know what I'm going to say, Rust Bullet, because I've had a lot of luck with it. I really have, and I know somebody that put it on the frame of their truck that don't take care of their truck very well, and that was 5, 6, 7 years ago. So that's just my thought. And Pour 15 makes great stuff too. I used Rust-Oleum on the 73 Super Beetle that I did the first time around, and that's been 5 years or whatever, and it's holding up perfectly fine. I don't think Rust-Oleum's as good as Pour 15 or POR 15 or Rust Bullet, though, for that. You know what I mean? So that's just my thought process on it. Lisa, where have you been? Hello to you, my friend. We have 46 people, 41 likes. Sash sparing. Yes, the springs you slip on the shaft. I have never had a problem with the 71 and up throw-out bearing springs. There should be no problem. I just clip them onto the throw-out bearing, pair of needle noses, and then I bend it around and put them on the shaft hooks, the arms. So that's kind of weird. Maybe if you're on Facebook, if you could send me some videos from your phone so that I can try to analyze it better for you. Maybe that'll help, you know. Be right back. Coffee refill time. I got water tonight. It's 20 windshield, the signal numbers. Oh, okay, Pat. That's why you told me to behave later, because I got to run out tonight. So, yeah, the Jeeps go great, but anything you're trying to stop, it don't matter, all-wheel drive or not. Balmy 52 degrees here, frozen this morning. Oh, I'd take 52. It'd feel like summer now, you know what I mean? And Bandito, what is up, brother? And trying to see where I'm at. If you've seen the screen I'm looking at and what it does, you'd know why I pause sometimes. Popsco, I'm on time. Thank you for helping today with the spacers on the master brake cylinder. Yes, the space dropped, but it was easy to fish out. Awesome. That is good news. You know, and I know I'm repetitive about stuff when I aggravate people and go, don't forget this, don't forget that. It's only for safety feature. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. I really mean that. And that's when I say about spacers or the rag joint, which every 6,000 miles was maintenance back in the day on VWs, is your rag joint, steering coupler. And I'm sorry, I use old terms sometimes. And those things are important, like spacers, and I aggravate people about them. And that's not what I'm meaning to do. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that all worked out. I really am. Honestly, can't wait till it's warm enough to break out the Rust-Oleum. I definitely have some painting to do. Yeah, I've actually got to go in the garage tomorrow because I'm doing that video. Wayne, what is up, brother? I'm doing the padded dash to the metal dash conversion because Heather don't like padded dashes, and it's fine. We don't need to be safe, you know. But I don't think a little bit of padding is going to do anything. But anyhow, I got to do like 4 or 5 videos and then merge them into one. So that's why I'm a little backed up on that. It's not just a quick video and look, it's a metal dash now. It takes a lot of transitioning, technically speaking. So I got to get my butt back in the garage, and it is cold. And Wayne, good evening to you, brother. I hope you're doing well today. And I'll be doing a headliner and a 73 bay, and it looks way easier to do than the Beetle. Brian, really, it probably is a tiny bit easier, but this too is constant with the neck back and in the air. And it's probably me complaining because I'm getting a little older. But I think the worst headliners to do are the ones with sunroofs. They're a pain in the butt. But Chris, what is up? I'm glad you stopped in. And Melvin, hello to you. Drove over to check out the Terracotta Warriors exhibit. Oh, cool, Stuart. I hope you had fun. I haven't been out in a couple days. I just didn't feel like it. 48 people, 47 likes. One of y'all holding out on me. 50 people, 47 likes. If somebody Beetle needs an interior after we do top end rebuild. Well, I'll tell you what, I got a real treat coming up, but let me finish saying hello since you're talking about interiors. Moose, what is up? You on the road, brother? Peace to you. And bad immune system, I've been sick. Oh, Lisa, I'm sorry. I think I knew you weren't feeling well, though. I'm used to seeing you all the time, so I knew something, could be off. I understand. Thanks. I appreciate the advice. Amount of knowledge I learned from watching your videos is incredible. You are a pro. Thank you very much. I'm definitely not a pro. I just show what I think I know. Maybe I'm a poet instead. That was kind of weird. But I'll never know everything. Nobody can. I'm a guy with a camera. But I'm glad the videos are helpful, though. I really am. That makes me feel good. It kind of gives me the momentum. Thanks, Slades, for I agrees the springs. No, not them little springs, not the little springs that hold the throwout bearing to the shaft, the arm. Don't grease those springs. Don't do that, brother. Can you send me a little video on you trying to put them on? And if you have an issue, my engine's out right now. I can do a little personal video. I can't edit this when I mess up here, which I don't anyhow. I can send you a little video after I watch yours of putting the springs on and show you what to do. Maybe that'll be helpful for you. Okay, back. Leave it of snow here yesterday, sunshine. I didn't know you had snow down there like that, Kitty, to be honest with you. Jackson's Garage, what is up, brother? And I have earphones on. I'm the only one hearing the clicking noise in the background. I don't know. You know what? You might hear this. Oops. Uh-oh. That was close. I almost left the chat. You might hear my mouse clicking once in a while because I have to scroll. I got to be a part on Matilda. Should I replace needle bearings? Had lots of grease and trailing arms and show no wear. If the trailing arms are smooth, do not change the bearings. Just get your fingers in there, preferably with a latex glove or something so you don't, maybe catch a little burr on your finger. And go in there, Rick, and see if they spin around a little bit. Then take some brake clean with a mask on and gloves. I'm going to tell you something about brake clean tonight. And spray in there, get all the old crappy grease out of the bearings, and then get yourself some Molly grease. Get some grease real good in them bearings before you slide the arms back in. Take your arms, not these ones, and get yourself some like 1500 paper and just go like, I don't have nothing around here. Just go like that on the arms back and forth until they feel like glass, and you'll be perfectly fine. I really went deep with that one, didn't I? I did my headliner in 71 Super, and it was a bear. Oh, they are, Brian. That's why I did the Headliner refurbished video. Well, mine didn't have no holes. There was, you've seen it, I think. I complained to you about that little tear around the windshield when you were here. I don't like headliners. I don't like doing them. I think they're ignorant. Slade, have you ever used a speed sleeve to put on a flywheel for the main seal to compensate for a groove? Oh, no, I haven't. I know what you're talking about. No, I haven't. But I've heard of people using them, in all sincerity. But I have not myself. TP Tools makes a better Port 15. It's their own brand. It's up. It's up. I don't know who that is, Duke, but you being a body man for 42 years, I remember that, but I don't remember other things. That's strange. But anyhow, if Duke's bringing that up, he has a lot of knowledge with that stuff. I can guarantee that. Excuse me. I've been chasing no oil pressure with the 36 after running in circles mostly all day. Come to the conclusion that the oil pump has seen better days. Does anyone put an 8mm pump into with a 36 horse? I don't know. That I don't know. I don't want to guide you on that. I've always had 1600 DPs and a couple single ports, but that I don't know. I would ask out on the group though, in all sincerity. Neil, what is up, brother? How are you? And thank you for posting on a group today about the video. I appreciate that. You know, I wonder sometimes about the Slade community on Facebook. I'll pin the new video every week to the top, and I'll put, please watch the video, and there's like 17 likes, and I'm like, there's 5,600 people. Where are you? But thank you for posting on that, Neil. I don't forget stuff like that. See how I remember that? So when Heather says stuff and I get forgetful, she's probably like, you don't forget other things. Doing the part around the rear window is crazy. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And the rear window is not easy to get in, no matter what anybody says. I can pop quarter glasses in, windshields, although Corey helped me. My one buddy with the curved super windshield. I was nervous alone on that one. The rear window is a bear, too, to get in, though. It's the whole thing's a catastrophe with the headliner and the rear glass. 19 degrees Celsius, 15 and 2-3 feet of snow on the ground. Wow. This bee tucked away into all snow and salt is gone. Wow, Lonnie. Damn, honey. That's, wow, you got real snow. We get a dusting here, although once in a while we'll get to 8 to 10 inches. You know, it just depends. But yeah, you got the real stuff. That's like Eskimo stuff. Anyone else ready for the car show season? I hate this cold weather. Yes, I really am. I really, really am, in all honesty. Joining a car group local to me called the EC Cruisers, East Coast Cruisers. It's mostly all muscle cars. And I'm like, with my buddy who's a retiring police officer, we've been friends forever and ever and ever. And I met up with him again later in life, and he wants me to join. I says, I got a Beetle. He's like, it's a classic car. So it made me feel good, you know. I hear the clicking on the phone and on my wall mount TV. That's weird. I was just dead silent. I don't hear no clicking. That's two of you hearing it. Wonder if it's Lily's collar. It has to be YouTube glitch because I don't even have the ceiling fan on. I turned it off because it goes whoop, whoop, whoop in the background into a 6mm older case. Yeah, that I don't know, Bandito. If you ask on a group, Andy's going to answer like super fast though. And probably Dennis Miller will too, in all sincerity. It's UV protection and it's thicker or higher in solids and it's cheaper. You got me at cheaper. That's where you got me, Duke. That's where you got me. If it's cheaper, it's helpful with this economy. So I would definitely take your word for it. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm getting Kevin excited. I am Kevin getting excited. I'm sorry, I read it backwards. Yes, brother, saying headed to Mobile, Alabama, as usual tonight. I figured you were on a road, brother. I always appreciate you chiming in because I know you got to watch what's going on all around you, and then you're listening to me talk stupid. So I mean, that's pretty good. And Kevin, what is up, brother? Welcome in. And Kevin, I can't wait for car cruise weather. Me too, Brian. I got a lot of work to do because I made a promise to somebody, probably July-ish. A young man named Oliver that I would like to take him for a ride in a car and do a YouTube video with him. So I got a lot of crap to get done, or he's going to show up and punch me in the stomach, and I'm getting older for that. Let me see. I'm ready for the picnic to see everyone also. I am too. I am too. I really am. He did stay in a Holiday Inn Express. I haven't heard that one in a while. I don't think that commercial's on anymore, is it? Carl, BCM, how are you? Good evening to you, my friend. And me too. I'm going to get the rattle handshaker to use my reciprocating saw. Watch the video between Snowblower do the excellent paint video. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. Justin and Ashley had sent that to me. They live about 40 minutes from me. And actually, I'm going to have them over soon. Very, very good people. He was the one with the Mexican Beetle I did an interview with. That's first time we met, I believe. And it just showed up in the mail, and he's like, I think you need this. And yeah, I did, because truthfully, I need it with all the cans I'm shaking up constantly. Kevin, what is up? I can't hear no clicking. I have literally nothing going on here. That is YouTube. There's no doubt in my mind about that. It's probably some glitch, because when I stop and sit here, it's like totally silent. Let me see here. Where are we? There we go. Brian, hopefully won't be long for now. I hate winter. And where can I buy a rattle can shaker you showed on your video? You know what, Scott? I'll ask Justin. I'll shoot him a text tomorrow. I'm not sure where he got it from, because there's a few places, but I'd rather go through who he used, you know. It's like the sound of a roulette wheel. Have you rolled for prizes tonight? That's what it sounds like. Yeah, that's got to be a YouTube glitch, because when I stop and just sit here, I literally... No, if I do that, it'll... Oh, maybe try to sign out and come right back in, one of you. I'm just curious, because I don't know if everybody's hearing it or not, but it's literally... Yeah, it's dead silent here. I have no idea. Sent email with power coding set up. Never got a response. I'd love to send you some shop tiles. I have connections. I got 100 shop tiles for $10. I'll send you some. Thank you, Kevin. Did you send to Slades Beetle at yahoo.com? Because that's weird. I'll check immediately when we get off of here. I didn't check all my emails lately, because I'm constantly helping through email also. I actually help through email, Facebook Messenger, the group, with people needing help, because some aren't on Facebook, some don't get on YouTube, they just get on and watch and they don't understand stuff. So that may be how I got behind on that. But thank you, Kevin. That's very nice of you to offer. I guess I won't need some bath towels from Heather for a while, but I will check when I get off of here tonight. I have to run somewhere, so it'll be late tonight when I double check. I probably should check my spam folder, because that's been going on a lot. People's stuff going to spam, and I don't know why. Slade, where's Miss Heather? She's kind of actually in the background, but she is here. Can't see over the snowbanks. Oh, that's not good at all. Yuck. Fernando, good afternoon to you. And I'm thinking my interior may become built, not bought, or bought, not built. And that far into Canada, you only have 3 seasons: June, July, and winter. That was a good way of putting it, Brian. Only Brian. I gotta catch up on Slade. Heather's Dave's video has been busy last few weeks. Heather put out 2 videos in the last few weeks, because she's back in gear. She got a lot of good stuff coming up, though. Mostly gardening stuff right now, with seeding and stuff like that, winter sowing. And when she says I'm going to do some videos on winter sowing, I'm like, but you sow in the summer too. I didn't understand winter sowing was planting seeds in the winter and how to do it. I had no idea. But she got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I'm excited for her. So what do we got here? Did you get the parts group up? I haven't seen anything. You know what, Jackson? I just brought that up to a couple members in the Slade community tonight in a post, because that will be up in 48 hours. Johnny, who I consider a very good friend, he's our main admin, and he's just top notch. He's the one that came up with the idea. I'm going to tell you it's about something that he came up with. He comes up with all the ideas for me. I think I need to put him on a payroll if I can afford it. But Johnny's a good man, a very good man. We're going to get that together in the next 48 hours here. And I got to get an extra admin, especially with it being a classified sales, part swap sales page, because I don't want nobody getting cheated, you know. Clicking to here, San Francisco. Yeah, I don't know what that would be. That got to be a YouTube glitch or something, because there is literally nothing here making any type of noise in sincerity. Make that 3 can hear it. I hear clicking too. Almost missed the chat. Hello. Oh, hey, Bob. What's up, brother? I don't know. I can't. Clicking has to be YouTube. There's nothing on our end here. Yeah, there's really not. If I just stop dead silent and sit here, I can't hear anything. I have tinnitus, but outside of that, Dave said no clicking here. It's some type of connection on certain ends, maybe, is the only thing I can think of. I grew up in a trailer under the high tension power lines, and I hear clicking noises in my head every time I walk past a microwave. Duke, only you. Oh, sorry. A little snort there for you. No shame there. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Slade and Ashley, the only Beetle car shows around by a classic cars. I do go with trophies, and people drawn to the Beetle just look to talk about it. And that's the thing, Wayne. You know, when you go to these car shows and you think, well, I'm the only Beetle, that's actually not a bad thing, in all sincerity. I've seen a lot of Beetles take awards, and then the big muscle car guys, they're not very happy about that. But it is what it is, you know. Let me see here. My mouse jumped hard and it went straight to the bottom. There we go. I like to show up to park next to the nicer cars. They get all bent out of shape. and you know, it is what it is. They're opening up Norwin car show near me soon. As soon as the weather breaks. They've been gone for 8 or 10 years and they're back. I'm so happy about that. It's a really nice car show. And Buzz Chop Top is late. He was trying to be a professional pizza eater. I gave up 2 slices. Remember when you were young and you could eat a whole pizza yourself? Yeah, I did that and got yelled at once by Heather years ago. She says, you ate the extra large pizza yourself. Like, she was really mad. And she didn't want any of it, but she was kind of said that's not very healthy to do. Greetings, George. How you doing tonight, brother? It sounds like clicking for diesel heater fuel pumps I make. Yeah, I don't know. That's got to be certain YouTube thing, because some are not hearing. I'm using headset, don't hear clicking unless I'm typing. Yeah, and Keith's not hearing it. So there is something going around to certain areas of it, or I don't know, in all sincerity. Slade Heather, Slade's Club, happy Sunday. Got no soda watching, and that is V8 Nate and Sophia and Noah. How you doing? Kids are chilling with Dad. That is cool. Tried that. It's just a sign of everyone clicking the like button. Yeah. Did that still there? It's not a big deal. Did that still there? It's not a big deal. And Heather said hi to Sophia and Noah. And no clicking on my name, listening on my hearing aids. And also still there. And hello, Dog Keith. I hope everything is going well your way. And hi, Heather. Good video on the seed sowing, was very interesting. And there is Toby and possibly Liam. I'm not sure. But Toby and Liam had their photo up on the video today. So I don't know. He may not get to watch the video yet, though. Sunday's a weird day for folks. Adam, what is up? Who gave a sermon today? And congrats to him. I was really happy for him. And Beetleworks, Dylan, hanging out with my girlfriend and getting ready to have a riding lesson on my horse. And I'm thinking I'll do Lucy up like a father-in-law's motorcycle. That is really good, Dylan. That's awesome, brother. Awesome. I haven't seen you in a while. Logged up, but no luck on the roulette wheel. Yeah, I don't know. We never had this happen before. So it definitely is something in the YouTube going on tonight then. If only some are getting it, some are not, you know. And Jim Lorish, what is up to you, brother? I hope you're doing well. And trust your judgment. We're working on an event calendar for our clubs. VLW have an inclination to take a look at event calendar can send link. Yeah, go ahead, please do that. Yeah, just send the link to me. And any way I can help out, folks, I will. You know that in all sincerity. She's out shopping for towels because hers are on Slades workbench. Thank you. I've been good for a while. I haven't taken anything from the house that I remember. I mean, thanks for asking. This was getting rough. Lost all taste in food. Yeah, you know what, Keith? I remember that happened to you before, brother. You lost the taste with your food. I see that's back. Thank you. She was Heather's Cottage channel. Very cool beans. And hey, Heather, make sure you bundle up tonight and watch the roads. Yeah, it's poopy out tonight, but we have to run out tonight. Let me see if Darren W is here tonight. Thank you for your help in finding clutch pedal bump stopper. Huge thanks. Darren's a good guy. Both you are, Toby. It's I said about this group. Everybody's always helping each other, and you guys are just technically meeting each other, so to speak. Don't know what you did, but it stopped. I'm tricky. I don't know. Dr. V. Dub, what is up? It was so nice that you did the video on Eric Hartman's car to let people know how nice it really is. You're a great guy with 3D printer. Those amps by Pim Hervey and does fantastic work. I love Eric and I know his whole family. His mom and dad are awesome. His sister, they're great folks. But I wasn't worried about a video or views or anything like that. I was honestly just trying to help him out. I was hoping it helped. And he did say to me, you know, it's doesn't have to sell right away, you know, no pressure, but it's just a wonderful family. I'm going to have him take over a couple things for me soon with my stickers and stuff, because I'd rather give the smaller guys business than, you know, big chain restaurants, so to speak. Excuse me. I think Eric's coming to see me soon, actually. And clear as a bell. Sound is clear and bell here. Yeah, that had to be a YouTube thing. Keith, prayers for you. I hope better days are ahead for you and your family. Keith has been down a rough road, and I know he isn't looking for attention. That's not his goal by any means. But Keith has been down a more rough road than what I can handle. I can honestly say that. I'm not hearing it, watching on my phone. I put Kevin from YouTube family in the subject line. Oh, okay. Kevin from YouTube. That helps, because sometimes I get a lot of emails and I look at the subject and like, is this spam? No clicking sounds on my iPhone. No clicking here. Hey, Kevin. Hello, Adam. Slade, where's your cell phone? Too close to your computer can cause via cell phone. It's in the same place over here. It's there every week. It's always the same, George. But thank you for bringing that up, though. Mr. Bristow, if you were aware, Armadillo show had is the microwave thing, and the clicking is gone now. Uncle Bon, what is up? Who's finally putting up some short videos. He's starting back. He is starting back because he knows once he does, then I just aggravate him, because that's what I do to him. He loves me. And I keep promising him, I want to get on a video chat. But man, it has been hectic. And me and him click too well. When we get on a video chat together, though, and Uncle Bon can back me on this, it's usually a 3-hour phone call. We just talk nonstop. It's got something to do with X-Files. It could be. I think they're out there. Uncle Bon, what's up, brother? Hello, everyone. And Alita, how are you, dear? I'm glad you made it in. Big Bang Store is screaming now, but no clicking. Love getting to watch you as you're not down on supers out here on West Coast community is really hung up on early cars. And oh yeah, you know what? My buddy Johnny and I talk about that a lot, you know, and I don't know, super standards, they're Volkswagens. I can't stand, I'll use the word hate. I hate when people do that. They're Volkswagen Beetles. I mean, the supers, I keep saying, are a little more superior with the comfort, the handling, the ride. I can't give much bragging rights about people go, they're wider. Well, it's 1.5 inches, you know. But in all sincerity, I think the supers are amazing. Heather and I used to take our shopping with all of our, you know, Giant Eagle bags. Right? Well, you don't have Giant Eagle, probably some of you, but our grocery bags, and the trunk has a lot of space. I like supers. That's why I did one the first time around on the show. I did hear the clicking noise, but it's gone now. And hey, Heather and BW Bug, like Utah. And trying to see 63 watching, 50 likes. We're almost there. Please hit that like button. Yes, please do, folks. I really appreciate that. And been really, really busy lately. Yeah, but that's not a bad thing, Dylan. That keeps you moving along, brother. And you still bowling? And Gary, I like clicking once in a while. Uncle Bong, Bug Bite Utah is Toby. And yep, that's Toby. And I just bumped my mouse. God, I hate when this happens. Heather watches me though, and it happens, and it gets frustrating because the whole screen flies up real fast. And what up, V8 Nate? Great. I had my daughter's family spend the whole day with us, and I have made homemade bread. I like homemade bread, but geez, did it pack the pounds on me fast. Ugh. That's why I'm a little heavier in my videos now. So how about an update on your Beetle rebuild? I saw the engine running. You mean me, Brian? Because I didn't start my motor. Oh, wait a minute. You seen me put up that short, maybe. That was the last one that I built, and Corey came over, and we did a running. I'm actually on the interior now, restoring the dash. Then it'll be carpeting, a cool back seat that my buddy Johnny, again, had the idea. I'm going to get all the interior buttoned up and finished, and then spray the car, and then start, tightening everything up. And I Heather, love the tips video today. And what up, Toby? Any updates on a coconut? No clicking on this on Slade. You guys. Oh yeah, gonna dump some videos on share soon. Hope you enjoy them. Oh, good. Please do. Yeah, you already know I will. I'm just brushing through quick because I'm getting behind. Uncle Bon, love your videos. Last couple of days, just caught up on some today. I like Uncle Bon. I think he's entertaining. I enjoyed when he did the full videos because of his personality, his editing skills. I always have fun watching Uncle Bon. I do. It's not lately, but hopefully I'll get back into the rhythm soon. And came here late. I need help. Any machine shop in PA. I haven't needed one in many years and no longer know where to need a line board and wrist pin bushings. Brian, the only one I can direct you to that I know will do quality work. I don't know where you're at in PA. If you're Southwestern PA by me, I would go right to Jim's in Columbia, Ohio. It'll be done perfectly well. He'll treat you good. Tom Slade sent you, and it'll be very reasonable. But I don't know where you're at in Pennsylvania, brother. Let me see. I used to deliver to California, produce Giant Eagle Warehouse in Pittsburgh. Oh, wow. That's cool, Rick. I didn't know where they were all located, how far out Giant Eagles were. Let me see here. What do we have? I keep scrolling back because I'm afraid I missed somebody's message. And Heidi, what is up? How are you and the baby goaties? No clue. That's why I scrolled back, because I missed Heidi. See that? That's why I do that. Oh, come on, love your videos. Okay, I caught that one. And there. I'm glad I did scroll back a hair. Slade, I bit the bullet and bought the Bug Boy pedal extender. It came in the mail yesterday. Oh, Toby, that's the best thing you ever did. Trust me. If you do the Big Boy pedal extender and then a roller pedal, it gives more space for the foot movement between the gas and the brake. You'll be golden. I love it. I do. And if you watch that video, truthfully, it's not hard to do. It gives you a chance to pull the cluster apart, clean and grease everything up. Sorry, everyone, I forgot to like. I just did. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that very much. And one club on the West Coast only allows pre-64 bugs that are events. Oh, wow, that's nice. I'm sorry, that's just wrong. You make people feel that way. That's just wrong. I'm sorry. The clicking is gone, just a loud noise, but I think I'm married to her. Oh, man. I hope she ain't watching me laugh. Anyone have any suggestions for a nice exhaust for a 2054 1.5, 1.75 build? Sidewinder and a 1.5 inch if you got big valve heads, and you will be really happy about that. 1.5 depends on your build valve size. Yeah, exactly. I didn't know the valve size. And let's go loud noise. Jim does great work as far as wrist pins. I exchanged my rods for rebuilt set, about $100 worth every penny. Yeah, I do agree, Brian. I absolutely do agree. We finally got a giant eagle in the Indy area branded as Market District. Yeah, you know what, Jorg? Our one giant eagle, it's a big giant eagle. He's big ones, smaller ones here. The one big one does say Market District. I don't know what's up with that, but they buy all their vegetables from local farms and all their milk. The Giant Eagle brand milk, George, look at that. The Giant Eagle brand milk should say local farmers from Pennsylvania and Ohio. So never be afraid to buy Giant Eagle milk, etc., etc. Good advice. Near Johnstown, I've been to gyms before. Don't know why I didn't think of that. Thanks. You're welcome, Brian. Just tell them Slade sent you out there. They'll treat you good. Jim and Amy are really good people. I'll be there in the spring for their show. And to tell you the truth, he does good work. I know somewhere else I could send you, but I don't want to because sometimes the work's not what I agree on, and I don't want to put anybody down, so I don't want to go that direction. I have cabin fever already. Can't wait to get outside in the sunshine to work on my projects. Oh, tell me, Gary. I can't wait just for about 60 more days where I can do the live chats from the garage again. It's just too cold. And then I got to turn on the furnace in the garage, run it for 2 hours, then go up. I can't wait either because once I have the garage door open, I move a lot faster on the car. And Clinton, how are you, sir? I hope you've had a great week. I had a really good week. Heather and I spent a lot of time together. It's cold out, so we were in the house a lot together. And now something about divorce papers. I don't know. I'll look into it later. But, I feel the same way. And Sutter family, sorry I'm late. Did your buddy sell his son Beetle? Not yet. And he wasn't in a rush to. That wasn't his idea. He never once, Eric never said to me, hey, can you film this and help me out? That's not who he is. And I'm the one that approached him on it because we text every couple days. And he's like, dude, don't worry about it. I'm like, no, let me put it up for you and see if it helps a little bit. Because even if it's somebody from Marketplace, he can say, here's a video you can watch before you come here, and maybe that'll help a little bit. Not yet, and I'm surprised because, wow, that car is amazing. You couldn't build that car for what he wants for it. That's why I get freaked out by it. I only have William Andrew Milk. Their best buy date is a week before when they stamp on the jug. Yeah, everybody save their milk jugs. Heather needs them. She's doing that winter sewing gardening thing or whatever it's called. Poor Heather, winter sewing. And I'm like, why don't you sew in the summer too? Only me. Do you have a date set for the picnic? Yes, it's actually next Saturday at 2. Be here. No, I really do need to get that together. Like I said, this year is going to be invite only. There'll be a few stragglers, but the reason I do that is because if I don't know how much food to get, nothing, and then people don't show up. So I'm going to go back to what we did the first year. It was invite only, and then boom, But I will let you know, Kevin. I know why you want to know. You're trying to plan your vacation from work and stuff like that. How about a backup date? Inversion table helping. I do have the inversion table. Oh, Jim, you're going to hate me. I didn't do it yet. And I do remember, though, about 2-3 times a day, lay down for a while, do it before bed, lay flat. I do need to do it. And I've been doing so many other things. And I do complain about it, though. I do that. But I do need to get on that. Heather's going to see this message and jump me now. And Alita says 67 off. So like, yep, we are 67. Thank you, Alita. Alita, did you get an envelope in the mail? I was just curious. Got the split. Have a great week, everyone. You too, Toby. Thank you very much for being here, brother. I hope you and Liam have a wonderful week and the rest of your family. Let me see. Have me trained like I log in every time. Alita's on her game. I'm local enough and interested, but I'm sure the boss won't let me. Oh, no, that's not a good thing. I mean, we're giving away money, prizes, cars, homes. Don't forget my invite. I want to come. Oh, I don't know now, Jackson, now that you brought it to everybody's attention. I'm just kidding. That's good. Jackson Garage, and here's where my confusion sets in. Are you on Facebook? Because I can't remember. I thought the cat walked past me. It's hard for me because there's so many members now and some aren't on Facebook. So I do get confused about it. Seriously, I have many yard cleanup bags full of gallon milk jugs. Meet me halfway, bringing you all. Yeah, she started having me save them, and sadly I've been buying half gallons because it's just Heather and I, since the kids moved out, we don't go through that much food or drinks now. Sadly. Well, not sadly. I meant sadly that the kids are not home no longer. But we told them we no longer wanted kids, and they all left. So I don't know, but my kids are older and moved out and doing great. That really, yes, you're my friend on Facebook. You added me with your email a few weeks ago. See what I mean? And that's the thing, Jackson's Garage, is when we get on here versus Facebook, and you're going to know right away what I'm saying, the nicknames change versus the names. And then I'm like, uh-oh. And it just, I don't add a ton of people to my Facebook. I see some have Facebook friends like 5,000 friends. I don't even do that. I keep mine minimal because when you have that many, you don't even know what is going on at that point because your feed's just filled with the same 10 people over and over, But so something I wanted to bring up here, give me a second. Two things. One, I wanted to thank Johnny because I'm going to do, when the dash is done and the carpeting's in partially in about 2.5 weeks, I'm going to be doing a really cool video of a new back seat style area where the back seat lays flat and everything. And you know what I mean? It's going to be something unique. Mine's going to be different inside. He had such a good idea and then sent me some pictures, technically speaking. Number two, Johnny is the one that gave me the idea. So in about 48 to 72 hours, the Slades VW classified and parts section group will be up on Facebook. And that way, if you got parts, put them up. Or if you're looking for one, we'll do WTB, wanted to buy, stuff like that, So, and I'm going to try to keep it as secure as I can. I mean, you can't scope out every spammer that comes in there or nut job, but I try to do the best I can, even when I see people come in our Slades community and go, hey, I want to help everybody out and blah, blah, blah. It's like, wait, you just walked through the door acting like a bonehead, something ain't right. So I can usually weed them people out pretty quickly, in all honesty. Johnny's the man, though. My buddy, man, he's fast with the madman actions. He catches way more than I do, you know what I mean? But I really try not to spam you. The wife and I just got the news from our son that we are going to be grandparents again, number 8. Nice, Chris. That's hot. Congratulations to all. That is awesome. Grandkids are fun, and you hang out with them and then they go home, But I wish mine lived closer. They're about an hour and a half away, but they were just here visiting, which we had a really nice time. They grow so fast. They really do. My doc told me that I wouldn't have kids after vasectomy. Imagine my surprise when I got home and they were still there. Adam, you're the one that posted that time. I don't know why I remember stuff like this. And said, well, we decided not to have kids. And it was funny. Like, I think we're going to tell them after dinner. I remember stuff like that. I have no idea why I remember that. Yeah, big congrats to Chris and Karen. That is so awesome. It really is. I would like to ask everyone if I plan a VW meet greet together with an authentic Puerto Rican food along with, we'll be there, Alita. If you're going to have food, I'll check my frequent flyers. I don't fly. I got parts. I'm willing to help weed out the bad if you need any other assistance. Yeah, you know what, Bandito? I've got about 72 hours, and then, of course, we're going to need the group to grow in membership, but I'll post it on our Slade community to get some people on there and then post away with parts. I mean, it'll help people find parts that you have and maybe somebody who have something you need, you know what I mean? And decompression, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I've been thinking about going. I haven't been in a while. It's definitely time. Yeah, my time's getting closer. I won't go on and on about it, but because I'm not trying to get pity or nothing, but I'm hurting in the garage now. There's no doubt about that. I just want to feel the ground again with my feet. That would make me feel a little more normalized. I wish you were closer, Alita. Yum. burgers, hot dogs for the kiddos. Any of you guys attend? Oh, I wished I could, in all honesty. I really, really do. Where? He's like, where? Slave, weren't you talking about members sending in their collection of pictures to post? Yes, I did, Gary. I said that a little bit ago. Some of my videos are backed up if you need to know the secret. So what I'm going to do is start picking members and have them send me 5 photos and then a picture of themselves, and they'll go up at the end of every video so people can kind of see themselves on the videos, because I think that's cool. Of course, I live in Wayne, Texas, close to Fort Hood Army Base. And dinner time. Catch you guys later. Okay. Hey, good night, V8 Nate and family. Thank you all for being here. And little Noah was in the truck with him while he was acting crazy. It was so cute. We talk privately every week. Let me see. Lisa Dio from Carolina. She's a great Puerto Rican cook. And Alida, not Elisa. And goodbye, Nate. Tell the kids bye. Sounds great. Alida, just say when we'll be there. I'd love to come down with my 72 Super. My husband, myself, are my German. And you know, Lisa has always been here every week, just watching for that like button. And I do appreciate that. I really honestly do. I was working on you last week. Alita, just keep an eye on your mailbox, because tomorrow, absolutely, there should be an envelope sitting there. We sent it Thursday. So I worked as a police impound tow truck driver for over 20 years. Please, you and Heather, be careful tonight, wherever you go tonight. Yeah, thank you, Dawn. We will. We got to run about a half hour out and do something and then come back. So the Jeep's great. It's the other drivers. They just, everybody's on their damn phones while they're driving, and that gets under my skin. Or they're stopping at the last second when I'm looking through the mirror. I'm like, please don't hit my vehicle. That's all I got right now. Good night, everyone. Time to head out. Good night, Scott. Have a great night, buddy. I'll give you a yell when I'm at that destination tonight real quick. And just checking everything. There we go. Yeah, I got about 10 more minutes and I'll be heading out here and heading out into the cold. So the classified group will be up in 72 hours. I make an announcement on our Facebook group with a link to it. And U.S. Postal Service don't deliver regular mail on Martin Luther King Day because it's a federal holiday. Oh, that's right. She won't have that tomorrow. I sent that Thursday. I don't understand why she didn't get it yet. That's really weird. Okay, we'll do like 30th birthday weekend. And you know, I forgot about it. Tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day, I believe. Anyone doing a dash cam? That's funny, Jim. I just got an email from a sponsor saying, I love your channel. Would you like to have one of our dash cams? I can test it out in the Jeep, but I don't think people, I have one in my car already, but I was going to do it and then do a giveaway with it, but it might look weird on my channel, you know, going, here's a dash cam video. People get mad sometimes and go, you're supposed to be just Volkswagen, because some of the sponsors are offering me things that I would not use. I just have to do a video. And I had said to Johnny recently, or Heather, one of the two, because that's who I talked to the most. And I said something about I should start taking some of the products that I can't use and at least do the video on them. And they'll still be brand new. It's just a video. And then do giveaways with products. I think that would be fun, in all honesty. Dash cam vids are nice when you're going for rides or test driving. Oh, yeah, I like doing that. Good night, Mark. Have a great week, brother. Thank you for being here. Truthfully, I recorded in a couple of my past videos. I was sticking the GoPro to the outside of the car and did a couple of videos like that. And I thought it was a lot of fun. You know, when I get to 68 in the road, then I started in club members' cars, and you guys already knew that. But the reason I brought that up is I still will do some rides in the 68, stuff like that, with the dash cam on the inside, one on the outside of the fender, one in the back seat facing the dash, stuff like that. I think it'll be fun. I had used dash cam on my 63. People are nuts out there. Yeah, they are, Jorg. There's no doubt about that. We're living in some way different times now. People are very nasty and ignorant and aggressive, very aggressive driving, aggressive in general. In all sincerity, now I go shopping with Heather anywhere she got to go. we're living in some definite different times, unless I'm just getting older. But things have drastically changed, and it's okay. We've got to be happy though and try to move forward. But you're right, Jorg. I'm putting a dash cam in the Beetle, and I'm putting a backup cam on mine, but it won't go in reverse. It'll work on a toggle switch. So if somebody's doing something stupid behind me, I can just hit the switch. You know what I mean? I've been thinking about a GoPro for the outside of the car for rides. Don't want to spend the dollars. You know what, Jackson? There's I can just shoot me a Facebook message, because my one buddy Jim, he's a GoPro fanatic, but he don't use the GoPro brand, or like $60 or $70 knockoff GoPros. Truthfully, he has never had one complaint. They work perfect. I can find out what the name is. Take me back to simpler times, Bandito. You are right about that. Sometimes I have a rough time. I am going to be 62, but sometimes I feel strong mentally and physically still, but my brain sometimes just thinks, man, I miss how things used to be. This is not normal, in all sincerity. Let me see here. Sorry. And you know what, Mike, I did think it was you, but as the weeks go on, I wish they wouldn't have done some of the name stuff, though. I thought it was you, but I was apprehensive about saying, hey, Mike, and then you go, no, it's Mark. So I kind of knew who you were. Let me see. You probably make use of the channel when your bug is done. Yeah, and you're right. I could then, but they want the video like now. So I'm almost thinking about getting it, slamming it in the Jeep, taking it for a ride, and explaining why I'm showing it, because it's going to go in the bug. You know what I mean? I can do May. May starts to warm up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, you know. Good night, Wayne. You be safe, brother, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I always catch up every couple days with all my messages. I live in ranch country. 2/3 of the people you pass wave, whether you know them or not. Yeah, you're living back in time, Jim. Kind of, you know what I mean? It's people wave to you here, but it's not like that. They just use one finger, and it's like, what the heck is wrong with you people? You know, but nothing surprises me anymore. Anyway, how are doing the payments on for sale website? Well, I won't be in charge of that. It'll be a classified group, but when you deal with somebody, good night, Kitty. Have a great upcoming week. Ducks in a row stuff is coming up. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that very much. That would be between the seller and buyer. Probably people are going to use Venmo, PayPal, check money, or whatever, you know what I mean, or in person. So I'll let people do that on their own. Let me see. Edward, what is up? Looking cool tonight there with the shades on. And pretty safe, say, like our generation, you have a 40% chance of being right. And yes, small town always knows everybody's business. And good night, Kevin. Have a great week, my friend. I'm headed out here in a couple minutes too. And I miss the simpler times. Noise outside my life isn't going on. Just keep it all simple as much as I can. Though I'm pretty good complicating things. Can she hear you, Mike? I think we all miss simpler times, depending on your age group. And most of the group, from what I can tell, we have a lot of younger ones, you know. Good night, Lonnie. Have a good week, honey. I hope you enjoy your upcoming week without snow. I think depending on your age group, it makes it harder to deal with today's society, you know. Good night, Ricky. But, you know, we got to try to be safe, you know what I mean? The best that we can. Hey, good night, Popsco. Thank you for being here, my friend. I'm actually, no, she's up by your area visiting family. Oh, great. And she watches the video and comes after me because I'm closer. Good deal, Mike. I appreciate that. Do you have roundabouts in PA? I'm not a big fan of them. They're getting worse more and more here in South Washington. Coming off of our turnpikes, we do have a little bit of silliness curving around clover leaves and stuff, but nothing confusing like to some places I've been with real roundabouts like you're talking about. I don't like that very much, in all honesty. Working with everybody, tune out the world works every time. Oh, George, when I get in the garage, I'm happy. legitimately, I'll come down. I'm being completely honest. And I tell Heather I needed that. I'm in a really good mood now. Heather's pretty good at tuning stuff out. Heather puts off a lot of good energy, which helps me. But good night, Jim. Have a great week, brother. And when she's out in her garden or in her little cottage house here, Heather's happy as a little something. I can't even think what to say. It's definitely a weird world once you get out there. Hitting 50 in August myself. Oh, trust me, Bandita. It goes quick, brother. It goes really, really quick. Let me see here. I hope you all have a great week. And I'm headed out too, folks. I really am. They made a roundabout near me. It's silly. Yeah, they are, Keith. I don't like them very much. But okay, folks, I'm going to head out because I got to do some running now, which is unfortunate for me and Heather because it's cold. And I don't like being cold because I'm old. And Rod's just coming in. Hello, everyone. Hey, Rod, try to stop in next week, brother. We'll be here for sure. And stay tuned for some more good videos this week. If you didn't watch the video from the day, please at least watch it and give it a like. I'd appreciate that. But love all you. Blessings to you all. Please stay safe and be careful when you go out. And I appreciate all the support. Keep an eye on the Facebook group and you will see the classifieds going up in 72 hours, the new group. And if you're not on Facebook, then I'll announce it here next week when you come in. So everybody have a great upcoming week. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. I'll see you soon.